Welcome back to the vlog and welcome back to Sambari, you guys. We're going to be heading out of here up to Goroka. Put our fuel on and get started because it's already warm in here. At over 14% to reduce my fuel. Alright, peaks out at
TOS
650.
system test. Okay.
Yeah, so I just dropped off a bunch of materials for maintenance on the airstrip. I was taking one person back and a bunch of cargo, or correction, coffee, but there was some miscommunication on who's selling it, and the owner of the coffee didn't really want to send it without him being able to go, and blah, 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 blah. So the coffee's staying, and I'm going. All right, let's get off this side slope quickly before all my fuel transfers to the other tank. All the clouds are coming in mighty quick today, but thankfully I am empty, nearly going out. I've got a nice headwind. Yeah, I've been here for maybe 45 minutes or so, and the clouds are coming in like pretty quick. There weren't any pretty much when I landed. If you want to see the landing in here, I'll link it up top or after this video potentially. Oh, got some big old ditches up here. Awesome. Alright, well, definitely a lot more clouds than there was when I landed, that's for sure. Alright, fuel caps and selectors, our controls. Turn Betty off for takeoff. Alright, switches and instruments. We're 5,200 pounds today, so rotate's going to be 53 and 61 if I had to come back in. Alright. Flaps are set, indicated and verified at 20. Our trim, if we're not airspeed alive by those coffee bags on the left, we'll actually on this one because it's slippery, I'm not going to be able to stop no matter what. Brakes release is going to be my safer board point. After takeoff, pitch for 85, consider EPL. Another at left-hand turn, lower terrain. Full flaps, cut off, pull off, and shut off. Emergencies, masters, and crack my door. Alright, all of our lights are on, and we'll do SAR here in a second. I'm not able to get hold of them yet. Right, 3,400, 25 degrees, 1,400 for 1,450. Mission condition, flaps and fuel, 1,400 for 1,450. Rotate 53. And we're going, it's too slippery. Alright, there's torque set. There's airspeed alive, 45. There's 53, got a nice headwind. I'm out at 73 and kind of point into the wind a little bit. Actually, the clouds are just right here, so that's nice. I can get out from underneath of them, which is what we'll do. To the Gulf, if we need to, we can go through it out there. IMC, but I don't think we should have to. I think it will open up out there a little bit more. So over 85 knots, we'll go 10 degrees of flaps. We're over 100 now, so we'll go 0. We're not going to get much higher right now because the clouds are pretty much at this level. 2,000 on the RPM for our prop. We'll bring our torque back down. Probably to 1,100 or so until I get out from underneath of these. Let's get out here. We will try to get a hold of Moresby again. It looks like I can get through here. Looks like the clouds are kind of layered well, so we'll go up to 720 on the ITT. And we'll pitch for around 99 knots, which is going to give us our best rate of climb. So the most altitude in the least amount of time. Now that we're getting out to a safer area, go ahead and try our departure call. Moresby 6622, November Tango Echo, departure. 6622 November Tango Echo departure.
November Tango Echo, Moresby, go ahead.
November Tango Echo departed Simbari, time 5-3, tracking 339 on climb 10,000, estimating Goroka 17, and 2 POB.
November Tango Echo, complete standby for traffic.
November Tango Echo. It looks like, usually there's a Simbari gap right here, which is 7,500 to get over top of it. It looks like the clouds are going all the way up to probably 9,500, maybe 10,000, maybe. I'm scheduled to go back, I filed to go back at 10,000, but I don't think I can outclimb that right this minute. So what I might do is head up to the Narambi gap over here. That's only at like 6,000. That's the gap I came into when I came into Simbari. And I know I can get over that. It looks like it's going to be beautiful weather all the way back to Goroka.
Tango Kilo, no reported traffic.
November Tango Echo, vice for November Tango Kilo.
November Tango Echo.
All stations Simbari 120.7. Kodiak November Tango Echo departed Simbari for Goroka. We'll be on climb 10,000. Like I was saying earlier, I was supposed to get a lot of coffee out of there, but the owner of the coffee wasn't able to go with the coffee. And typically we would just give him a slip and we would take it and we would sell it for him. And then next time we come in here, we would give him his money back if he had that slip. But he didn't feel comfortable doing that, and he really wanted to have his son go, and it just didn't work out because I only have one seat and we're not carrying passengers right now due to just the pandemic and whatnot. We're allowed to carry passengers, they have to wear masks and things like that. But anyways, yeah, so some things that you might not have thought of as if you're thinking you want to be a bush pilot here in PNG or something is there's so many decisions that you have to make that you would have never thought that you'd have to make, particularly when it comes to like medevacs and stuff. If you're coming out here and there's sick people and they need to have a ride but they don't have the money, or they're not really sick and they're just acting like they're sick so they can try to get a free ride, or if you give them a free ride, the next time they know that you've given them a free ride, so they'll just wait for you, kind of thing. There's so many things that you just don't, yeah. Like one time, years ago in the Sepik, we landed, there was a lady there who had gotten a knife fight with another lady, got all cut up and everything, and she wasn't from the area, so nobody wanted to pay for her airfare to go. And it was like, really, really way far out in the bush, like probably 150 miles from the nearest road that she could get back. There's no way for her to get back other than aviation. So if we would have flown her out to the hospital, she wouldn't have known anybody, she wouldn't have had any money, she would have zero way to ever get back to her home area, and everybody in the village didn't want to pay for her to go. So yeah, those are the decisions you have to make on whether or not you're going to take somebody and they'll never have a chance to get back. Yeah, it's really awkward decisions. Wow, that is one huge fly. Alright, we had to get up to 10,600 just to pop over these little clouds just over the ridge. We're just now basically crossing the Simbari Gap right now. At 10.7 now, and then we'll drop on back down to 10,000 on our way into Goroka. I'm going to bring my torque on back to 1,250 foot-pound of torque. If you guys are interested in seeing a little on-the-ground content back at Simbari where we just departed out of, I'll leave a link down below to my Patreon page. I shot a video, threw up the drone, flew it around. You get a little bit of an idea of what it kind of looks like, a little bit more than what maybe Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is going to give you. It might be on there. And then I'll create a sim flight on my Patreon page, or if you want to try this exact same flight, or I flew from Mayura all the way up to Simbari on my last flight, you could do that as well. I'm not 100% sure if this airstrip is on there or not, but yeah, you're welcome to give it a go. Alright, my fuel is just a little imbalanced right now, just because I was sitting on a hill and stuff, so I'm just shutting my right one off for a few minutes. What I am going to do though is go ahead and set up my timer. I'm just going to do it for maybe just 5 minutes. That way it'll just flash down here the alerts when the timer's done. That'll just help me remember to actually turn it back on. Even though it does have a fuel off little annunciator thing there showing you, it will at least start, the alerts will start flashing, letting me know that, hey, you need to flip your fuel back on. All right, I'm going to set up my base altitude of 5,000.
You're ascended Delta departing the circuit area to the south, 6,300 on climb 8,000 for Rowena.
And we'll do a, with the clouds today, I think probably do a 600 feet per minute descent. Can't do it too early with 500 feet out here because there's a mountain range about 8,000 feet out here. So if I set it up around 600, it basically will get me to that mountain range, and then I can start my descent into the Goroka Valley. But if you started at 500 or less, now you're just kind of leveling off, and all the clouds right now, kind of the tops of them are right around, I don't know, 98, 9,900 feet. But actually it looks like it's, now that I've just passed this last cloud, it actually looks like it'd be a really nice descent down into Goroka. It's only 11 in the morning right now. This is my only flight for today, so I'm glad I was able to bring you along on both different flights. This time of year is kind of like our slow time of year. We're not doing as much flying. I'll just show you guys this massive fly. It's like 5 times the size of a regular fly. Like, to give you a reference, there's my thumb. That's pretty big.
Moresby.
November Tango Zulu 120.7.
November Tango Echo, traffic is Alpha November Tango Fokker 70, departed Goroka for Moresby. It's on climb to flight level 270, estimate OMBOG 0119.
Copy, traffic departed Goroka, November Tango Echo.
November Tango Echo at 15 miles Goroka, the Goroka Tower 118.7.
15 miles, contact tower 118.7, November Tango Echo. All stations Goroka 120.7, Kodiak November Tango Echo at 30 miles to the south, maintaining 10,000 shortly on descent. Circuit Goroka 18. One nice thing about actually getting up to 10, 11,000 feet is all the little flies, they don't breathe as well, so they don't move around as much. I can move my hand like an inch from it and it's not even flying away. So it makes it a little bit easier to kill them. Let's see if I can crush it with this. There we go. And out the window.
Good day, Alpha November Tango is 20 miles south of Goroka. Sorry, southeast of Goroka, passing 14,000 on climb flight level 270.
Alright, that's my traffic. He's just passing 14,000 now. Alright, so you can see right here, my advisory is flashing just because my timers ran out now. I can just hit that, and then flip my fuel back on, and it's closer, not quite all the way there, but that's okay. Next time we fuel up, we'll get it even back out. I've got 8 minutes to go before landing Goroka. So I've got my selectors and my brakes are good. My TAWs, we can just turn her back on. Our VREF, we're pretty much empty today, so 5,900.
Vertical
so
track.
There's Betty letting us know it's time to go down. So our VREF is going to be 61 for landing. I get our autopilot on our descent for 600 feet per minute. And pretty much just about every single day, the Goroka Valley is really, really nice. I mean, I think I've only been here twice in all the times I've come back to Goroka, which is where our home base is. Only 2 times I've not been able to land due to heavy rain, IMC, and then I had to go down to Madang as my alternate. Only 2 times out of the hundreds of times. It's almost always perfect. Alright, I'm going to turn my altitude select down to 5,600. So, some of you guys were asking if you guys could get like a strip chart for Goroka. I don't actually know of one. I was looking and I can't even find one. If you want to know, the runways are 35 left, 35 right, and the touchdown zone is 5,100 feet. So if you're wanting to fly on a Microsoft Flight Simulator, X-Plane, whatever else, it's in there. I don't think it's very detailed on the Microsoft Flight Simulator, in my opinion, but oh, maybe somebody can update it someday. We're just going to wiggle our way around some of these clouds so we can keep our nice 600 feet per minute descent. 6 miles to run Goroka, so let's switch over to our tower. Goroka Tower, November Tango Echo. I'm sorry, say again, I had my volume down.
November Tango Echo, Goroka Tower, Moran again, Ryan, go ahead.
Morning, rolling November Tango Echo, 15 miles to the south on descent from 10,000. Your circuit time, 17.
November Tango Echo, runway 35 right, to number 2 in line and sequence. So good traffic, 0 Delta Foxtrot, PAC 750, bank for Goroka, northwest. Be entering circuit left downwind with estimate circuit at 15. Wind is light in view, KNH 1019, and can expect to track for final, port again 6 miles.
Expect to be number 2 behind Sierra Delta Foxtrot, report again 6 mile finals, 35 right, November Tango Echo. Alright, we'll flip our landing light on. We'll do our inlet here in a minute. Our VREF we've already done, so the nice thing about this, a lot of people have asked, what is this? Is it connected to anything? No, it's not actually connected to anything. It is just a flip checklist, but the nice thing about this, as opposed to like a paper checklist, is you can get halfway done with it and you can visually see exactly where you are on it. I was considering making some of these because I've had a lot of inquiries about them and stuff. If you'd be interested in having one of these actually for your own plane or your home flight simulator, leave a comment down below. I'm guessing they'd probably be maybe around $100 or so, but it's just a flip checklist. It's super, super handy. I'd be making it for like a generic piston airplane that you could use in a 152 all the way up to like, say, like a twin engine, like a 421, a Cessna 421 or something like that. So it would have everything that you would need, that you would commonly need for a takeoff and a landing checklist. Yeah, if you're interested in maybe having one of those, leave a comment down below and it'll give me an idea if there is any interest in that kind of thing. Alright, we're 900 miles out. As you can see, the Goroka Valley is always bumpy. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just because it's kind of like a big bowl and all the winds just get shoved up. They're usually going this way, which they are today as well. And then they just kind of swirl around, so you can get some pretty decent moderate turbulence in the afternoons in here. I'm gonna go ahead and start slowing down. I don't see, he's supposed to be getting to the circuit at 1.5. I haven't heard him yet though. Slow down below 140. Engine inlet into bypass in case any birds were sucked up or any debris on the airfield like grass or whatever else. Goroka Tower, November Tango Echo, 6 mile final, 35 right.
Sierra Delta Goroka, November Tango Foxtrot, make a slow approach. Sierra Delta Foxtrot is on the mid left downwind, beline in 35 right.
And looking for traffic, November Tango Echo.
Tower Police, we're now approaching base.
Sierra Delta Foxtrot, runway 35 right, number 1, clear to land.
35 right, number 1, clear to land. Sierra Delta Foxtrot.
Alright, 10 degrees of flaps. We'll go at 20 degrees of flaps. Slow down a little bit more. Still looking for my traffic. We got one traffic there in the downwind. Well, actually, no, that's my traffic. He's on a left base. And Sierra Delta Foxtrot, are you on left base for 35 right?
Hey, Phil, we're on left base now. Sierra Delta.
Alright, I've got you on site. November Tango Echo. Alright, we're going to do full flaps, prop forward. Coming in at 61. I'm going to go ahead and slow down to my 61 now because he's just about turning final and I'm a 3-mile final now, so there's 61. Might have to do a 360 as well. This is why you guys practice slow flight. Alright, lights and inlet are done. We do need to go around, power up 20 degrees, pitch for 73. Straight ahead or maneuvers required. Up and harness is
500.
done. Flaps are good. Alright, he's on short final now, just about landing. We'll just keep it right at 60 to 61. Oh, he's about ready to pull off now. I'm on a 1.8 mile final.
Tango Echo, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 right, November Tango Echo. Alright, checklist is complete. Getting a little bit low here.
Sierra Delta Foxtrot, we're getting directive.
Right now, I'm a little bit more established on a correct glide path. The landing here in Goroka is way harder than any bush location that I've landed at. They have like sinkers and tailwinds and turbulence all over the place, just about every time you come in. Just jockeying the power lever all over the place to try to keep your speed, and I'm bouncing all over the place. Alright, continuing. To make matters worse, the runway is like a 3% slope, but it has like a huge dip and bumps, so if you just time your flare just wrong, you could just smack the wheels earlier than you think you're going to. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that flight from Simbari up here to Goroka. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. And like always, if you like this stuff, consider subscribing. I put out videos twice a week. So thank you guys for taking the time to join along on this flight, and hope to see you next week. Looks like they're almost finished with our new helipad right here. Got rid of all the chip seal and actually putting in some real concrete. Alright, write our numbers down. Ready for shut off. Turn off our blowers, all of our lights. Our fuel pump, box, bus, generator, alternator. That's all the way back to idle. And cut off. Alright guys, thanks again. Have a good one.